little ASMR. It really won't open. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta break in. You know what? I'm really irritated right now. Hi, bank bills. I'm really irritated right now. Thank you for the hearts. I'm in that mood, okay? I don't care if I really don't know you. I'm in that mood again. Oh my God, where I'm ready to let people in. The fuckery, the bullshit, the mental manipulated bullshit. Those pits that we be falling in. Those pessimistic mindsets. Those pessimistic views of the world, like the only way they can see it. I see it like these. Like I need to see it like this. I have to because I have a child. Before it was all cool. If the whole entire world was depraved. And I don't even know if that's the perfect word, but I feel like Spirit gave me that word. Depraved. It was okay. Man. I'm really irritated right now. But have you ever felt like there was something in your life that you felt called to do, pushed to do, and you knew that it could benefit somebody else, maybe that you don't even truly intend to be of value to someone specifically? Like you could be valuable to a lot of different people. Hey, Jose. You could be valuable to a whole lot of people, but it's one person in particular that you're like, I don't want to be of value to you because I do not feel that you want to be of value to me, so it does not feel equal, balance, or reciprocal. Only when you don't show up for that person, because it's really not showing up for them. You're showing up actually for you. But if you don't show up, you're not showing up for yourself. Have you ever had a situation like that in your life where there was something you felt called to do? It's like you had to do it. And part of you really wanted to, but then it got kind of shitted on because you felt like somebody else would benefit from it. Someone that you did not truly intend to benefit. I don't know, y'all. I'm rambling, but let's see what the cards are saying, okay? So this is going to be a general read, may or may not have anything to do with what I just rambled on about. So there will be a timestamp for when the cards actually start, as well as anything else you may need to know about me in the description box below once I upload the video. If you want to see more of my uploads, or if you're interested in this upload, make sure that you subscribe and like the video if you like what I do. Okay, let's see here. Because it may be of no value to you, but if you like what I do, like the video. And thank you if you do. And if you already did. Appreciate you. Okay, so let's see. What's in the card, Spirit? Let's pull a little bit. Okay, you know what? This card keeps wanting to come out. It just keeps coming out. Pretty pampered princesses. It's nothing wrong with that. My niece is a pretty pampered princess, and I just bless that shit, and I love that shit, and I want to encourage the fuck out of it. I feel like there's a feminine energy that just loves her femininity and is truly learning to embrace it. You know, I just feel like, is there a heart in the house tonight is what I was hearing. I'm not intending to be no sacrifice. I'm not intending to die tonight. I'm not You know, I'm not looking to have my soul snatched. I'm just trying to see where the energy is at. You know what I'm saying? Black magician, scammer. But I don't get paid for it. This is all for free. So I'm kind of just entertaining you, motherfucker. Bang, bang. You don't know me. Fuck out of here with that shit. You don't know me. You know not even what the fuck you talking about, Cheyenne. You know nothing. You hear me? You are a black hole. A black hole of darkness and pessimistic bullshit. Alright. Everybody look at Cheyenne, okay? Shout out to Cheyenne. He wants some attention, or she wants some attention. Aww. Game over. Bank Bill said game over. Period. They not fucking with us at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if you're at the lowest of the low or the highest of your high. It doesn't fucking matter what anybody else has to say, because I just feel like you are so self-solidified. So self-solidified. Somebody is so solid within oneself. As if you had literally sat and had a seat with the master. Like you sat across the table. I'm not talking about like at the foot of God. I'm talking about like somebody feels like they sat across the table with God and had a conversation. So these meaningless, pessimistic, hateful ass motherfuckers who try to talk to you, that shit just, it is so meaningless at this point. It's so meaningless. Stranger. You're a stranger. I can't tell you what's going to happen in your life. You are the controller of your life story. You're supposed to be in control of the narrative. What do you mean? Can I tell you what's going to happen in your life? Don't ever go anywhere and ask somebody to tell you what's going to happen in your life unless you already got it in your mind and you just want to test that person in front of you. But I'm not one to be tested. I don't need to prove shit. You don't even know why I do what the fuck I do. This Cheyenne, you're gonna die, bro. Is that what you're putting out there into the universe? Because you know that this is a mirrored universe. So what you put out there is what goes back to you. And I always send all energy that's sent to me back to the sender. Times 10. That is always my prayer. I don't care what kind of energy you sent to me. I don't know why y'all so mad. I think it's because y'all sad. And I understand, because that's why I'm attracting you. Because I'm irritated. But even in my irritation, I can see straight through your fuck shits. I can see straight through your bullshits. Ascended Master. And that's what I'm getting from you. Someone wants to attack my throat chakra. Someone doesn't want you to hear this message. You have ascended past a certain level where these devils that rise up in envy or disgust or distrust or disease, these scared ass motherfuckers that need to tear somebody else down in order to look at themselves in the morning or at night. In order to feel good about themselves, they need to attack the very light that drew you in the first place. These are the people that you are now saying fuck you to, and like you literally don't give a fuck. Like, you know how sometimes you can say you don't give a fuck, but really, oh, that really hurt me, or now I'm a little insecure, or I'm questioning myself, or I don't know if I can do what I said I can do. No, you don't second guess yourself anymore. What you're doing is you're seeing through the matrix. You're seeing through these fucking bots and how they're coming towards you with this shit that they think you can't see through. And some of it you don't want to see through. Some of it you don't want to see through. Some of it you want it to be exactly what it appears to be. Even if part of it appears to be oxygen. I feel like, okay, motherfucker. Distractions. Ooh, distractions. They want you to sound like you don't know what you're talking about so that people won't hear this message. Ascended Master, someone does not want you to get this message. I start talking gibberish. These are high-level devils we're talking about that can confuse the languages to confuse the people. You got to speak from your heart. You got to speak from your heart. Because at this level, somebody has ascended to such a level that if you do not focus very strongly with your mind, you can find yourself unable to find the clarity and the information, the wisdom that you actually carry. Someone does not want, you have knowledge. There is something in your mind. There is something that's being unlocked. There is something that's being unlocked. All evil eyes go blind. All monitoring spirits go deaf. And all low vibrational energy, take a motherfucking knee or get the fuck away from me. I bind you in the name of all that is pure, light, and holy. Ashe. But I'm getting like you have ascended to a certain level spiritually. And some of the people that thought that they were under the false impression that they can't be seen, you can now see them. There are some that want to be seen, but you are even seeing them. The ones that want to be seen the most, it's the ones that don't want to be seen that actually have the most power. The ones who are like yelling at you and waving at you and trying to get your attention and, hey, over here, those are the devils. Those are the ones that want you to see something that they're trying to project or portray, whether or not it's like in their DNA or not, whether it's real or not. And it's okay if it's not, because all of us have bot settings where we are gathering information from the people around us and choosing what we like. And then there are also those who have ascended to this level of consciousness where you can deliberately and intentionally and consciously create what it is that you want to. Like literally what the fuck it is that you want to. Not like, oh my God, I'm lucky. Look what God did for me. And that is that is being saved. I'm not shitting on that whatsoever. Like literally on the worst of my days, that's what I want. That's what I need. That's why my entire life I have always given God praise. But it is a whole nother feeling here that someone is experiencing with Ascended Master, where they are literally feeling as if they are sitting across the table, making like they're able to put their input in. Like, who am I to be able to put my input into my life with God? Who am I to be able to conform God's plan for me with my plan for me? That is divine alchemy. That is literally taking my life and molding it the way that I want it to be. That is a kind of mastery that is almost unseen. Someone is on the leading edge of something here. Someone is on the leading fucking edge, and it's like you would have to take a leap of faith. You would have to really believe, like, I don't know if this thing is on. I never know. I never fucking know. This could be one of those videos that literally was just for me to see how the Matrix works and see how it tries to push me and nudge me, how it tries to trick me and deceive me, how it tries to confuse me and get me off my beaten path. I ain't worried about it. Like, I'ma kick it with you. I'ma kick it with you. Because the feeling of coming into a newfound clarity, something that you didn't know or that you kind of knew, but subconsciously it was there, but it's about to come to the forefront and you're almost there, to feel that it's literally right here about to give birth, right in front of your fucking face. There is just God's grace. There is just complete praise that those kind of days are even possible. And I feel like someone has that. Like someone has experienced that. All right. So someone is receiving downloads about you. High praises and high thoughts. Okay. There's also someone who is under spiritual imprisonment. They're scared and out of options here. Mixing business with pleasure. Magic carpet rides. Only connect and trust. So you could be disconnected because right now you're really not trusting anybody outside of yourself. So life could give you a little bit of whatever you got active. Okay, period. So I feel like you are releasing resistance to this knowledge and awareness. Thank you for that word. I wouldn't have been able to think about it. You're so helpful. You're so helpful. You're a demon, Cheyenne, but you're so judgmental. But I really feel like, you know, I just appreciate all of this time and effort and focus that you're pouring into me right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that you're getting whatever you need, because I'm getting whatever the fuck I need from you right now. It's coming to me right now. All of your energy, all of your focus, it's coming to me right now. Thank you. I just want to thank you. Without your haters, literally, you probably would not show up. Real niggas don't give a fuck. Like, if people love them, they hope that, because they love too. So they want to show up and they want to love when they know that the love can be reciprocated. But if nobody has any love, they're totally okay. You don't know any, like, people who love themselves are okay being with themselves and just loving on themselves. It's a beautiful feeling. And then, of course, when you want to share it, you always hope that the person you want is going to be there. But either way, if you stay in that vibration of love long enough, someone else will meet you there. So you don't really have to deal with the devil's lair. You don't have to deal with the fuckery. Like, I don't have to respond to these people in the chat. But today, I really just don't give a fuck. So, you know, that's where we're at. I'm like talking to them. I'm talking to them. And I'm letting them talk to me, because I feel as if there is a scenario here. I'm going to take my attention away because they're so hateful. There's no way, like, I could talk to them all day long. But it doesn't matter if nobody else is in here, Cheyenne, if it's only you. If I could just turn one person around. Oh my God, have you ever heard that scripture where the heavens rejoice over just one person? Just one person that wakes the fuck up and just stops it. You know, just admit that you are miserable. You have to be, because you're watching me. And you're literally throwing shit on me, and I didn't do anything but show up for myself with this video. This is a video that I may not even post. Like, I'm chilling. Let me just tell you, I don't have any kids right now, and I am just chilling. I'm waiting to see if my girlfriend, if we're gonna go out for drinks. But before I decide to go Netflix and DoorDash and chill, or get cute and go out, I decided to kick it to the camera. Really, I'm kicking it with myself. But instead of just talking to myself, I thought, let me talk and say what I need to say to myself to someone else, because maybe we could meet, you know, and I don't know, 2 or more are gathered and you might get some information, or something could come to mind that you need. But this hateful motherfucker, like, they have to be so miserable to come on here and pick with me. Why couldn't you just move it alone? You know what I'm saying? But that's enough of you. I wish I could just, like, I would make the chat go away, but not just for you. Okay, I think you, like, probably got everybody else up out of here. But maybe that's what it was. You're a demon. And sometimes you need to kick it with a demon until you get out of that hellish place. I didn't feel like I was in hell, but I surely was not feeling my best. And like I started the video, I was a little irritable. I was just like, ugh, I don't really want to show up for myself, but I feel like I need to. I feel like there are so many waves of emotions, and I'm so empathic that I absorbed a lot of that. And there's something heavy here, and tarot is a great way to get rid of all that excess energy. So here I am, showing up for myself and hopefully getting a reading for somebody else. But anyway, we have your pure heart is worth more than a million filthy ones. So I'm getting that there is somebody here. You have ascended to a level where the true people that are waiting for you, it doesn't matter if you're at your lowest of your low. They would never treat you harshly. They would never speak badly on you. Like, somebody really loves who the fuck you are. Someone loves your soul. They love your heart. So that's even at your worst. At your worst, they still are tickled, or they love something about you. Okay? And at your best, you're probably like a dream come true. Okay, and someone could know this about you or know this about this person here, and they're scared and out of options. All right, we're going to get tarot in a minute. Let me see. Someone's speaking highly of you. Someone could be afraid or intimidated by you. They have a smoking gun and it's you. So I don't know if someone's trying to prove something here. I was hearing like somebody had to take out a couple snipers. Lying to family and friends about you. Saving face, stuck in fear. It's like take out a couple of snipers. They're trying to take you out before you take this leap of faith. Let's see, what else do we have? One more from here. Spells don't work on you. You're immune to the spell work of others. So the spells that they put on you, it returns to sender. They can do it again and again and again, and it's always going to come right back around for them. That's probably why you really don't care about being in lower vibrations. You're somebody, ascended masters, you've been to the very bottom of the vibrational scale. You understand how they feel. It's just, it doesn't feel like hell doesn't feel like hell to you. It feels hot. You're like, you become a hot boy or a hot girl. You get a little feisty, a little raw, like 100, no edit. You kind of just, I don't know. People really love it when you hit the ground. People love it when you hit the ground. Let's see. Yeah, because when you're not on the ground where most people stay, you feel like you're miles away, like you're untouchable, impenetrable. People can't get to you. They can't connect to you. Like they want to connect to your energy. They want to know, what is this energy? What is this confidence that you have? What is this freedom that you feel to be real, to be yourself? Why are you not trying to please me or please other people? What is this that you speak of? What is this that you... Anyway, people have all these questions and all of these assumptions about you. And I feel that they're not able to tap into your energy to get those questions answered. So it's just the curiosity that kills the cats. So these are feminine energies. Even if these are grown men, they behave like women. They behave like women. It's such a feminine but a catty and dark energy. It's like they want to take it from you. If they can't be it for real and they can see that you are whatever it is whatever they want. Like the it girl, the it guy, there's something, you've got something. If it could be a twinkle in your eye, it could be your energy, it could be, I don't know how much money you have, how many followers, subscribers, it could be a multitude of things. What kind of car you drive, where you live, anything that people can see. There's something that you have, there's some kind of quality, and someone would rather like steal it from you if they could than to let it be real that they feel like you have it and they don't. Alright, so anyway, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Unlucky, unwelcome change, setbacks, misfortune, delays. So someone's losing control of a situation. Ooh. Someone's losing control of a situation. There's a situation here that's out of their hands with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. The Hermit in reverse. This is coming out, and this may have something to do with a relationship or a connection, a soulmate connection or dynamic that you have. So I feel like somebody is experiencing loneliness, isolation. They feel isolated. They feel secluded. They could be very fearful or antisocial because they feel in fear. I feel like maybe it's in fear of these unwelcome changes, or just that something is out of their control. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Self-absorbed, financially independent, but an imbalance of family and work dependence, obsessed with status. So someone is so overly concerned with material things that they may have given up on, or basically someone sacrificed maybe a soulmate connection, and this could be family. This could be family. This could be friends. This could be a lover. It's a soulmate though. So it would be like a very emotionally fulfilling, okay, and close-knit connection. and someone sacrificed it, or they gave more to whatever they felt would be more materially, something that would provide for them better materially. They were focused on money. They chose money over love, money over family, money over a connection here. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Someone chose, oh, they could have did this to you. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Heavy Virgo, heavy Scorpio, heavy Taurus. Somebody chose a situation based on how it would benefit them financially at the extent of your connection, or they chose to pursue money and finances over you. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. Four of Wands. This could have something to do with the home, stability. This situation here, I feel like even if this created some kind of unfortunate dynamic between the two of you, it's actually been rectified, or it's turned around. Someone was feeling regret about that, but I feel like what they achieved actually was what they needed to achieve. So someone is now feeling peace. They feel like they achieved peace. There's also a sense of forgiveness and recovery of a happy home, or a happy connection, or a stable family life or home environment, or something like that. Like, there's reason to celebrate. Something that could have went really bad went really well. Like it says, the hope and the happiness is returning. I feel like this is happening in a home, or this is happening in a connection and a partnership. This could even be you that walked away from this at one point in time because you would rather pursue the bag. You would rather focus on, and it doesn't always have to be that you sacrifice somebody for money. Sometimes you did it for necessity, for like priorities. So it could have actually been very responsible or realistic. You were reaching realistic goals. Ace of Pentacles. You were manifesting something. The Hermit in reverse. Someone sees what you've been manifesting. Someone feels like your time was not wasted. They feel like your investments, like you made worthy investments, very consciously worthy investments, and they're seeing them pay out for you. Or they feel like they're going to. Someone's, a lot of positivity. Ambition, direction. Someone has willpower, ambition, direction, control. This could be someone who feels self-guided, but it also could be someone who receives like divine direction. So they, self-discipline, focus, determination. It even takes self-determination and discipline to follow divine direction. So I mean, if you are the type of person that self-motivates, that's amazing. And it's also equally amazing if you can motivate yourself to do what you need to do to connect with divine energy and follow that guidance too. Like it's two different ways of living life. It's the yin versus the yang way. Pretty much the feminine versus the masculine way. I want to receive direction. I want it to be easy that way, or I want to receive inspiration and I want to get out and get it myself. Either way could boost confidence. Someone has a big ego, and they should. They've done something here. They follow something here. Whether they were following their gut, their internal guidance system, like outside of what other people see or what other people say, they were just really in tune with what they wanted to do. That really pisses some people off when you find enjoyment and happiness in your independence and your authenticity. It's because a lot of people are still enslaved mentally, so they don't feel that freedom. And they definitely would probably never show their authenticity. So those are just coveted things. I feel someone possesses those qualities, and it's really helping you with some kind of goal in life. Yeah, you could be letting go. Ooh, interesting. Some of you are, this Chariot in reverse, you may have had a whole soul calling You may have been pursuing something with everything that's in you, and you are having like a whole shift in perspective, or your soul is literally rooting up that direction, that plan, and helping you to instill another one that is more authentic to your truth. So somebody could be switching lanes, okay? Brand new whip, just hopped in. Somebody could be getting ready to ascend in a way that changes the direction of their life. A changed mind is a changed life. You can do the same thing over and over again, and it may give you or yield the same temporary results, but when you do something different, the possibilities are endless. So you already start with more positivity when you do something different than when you do the same thing that really hasn't worked very well for you over and over and over again. Like, you will be amazed at what happens to you when you let go, set your soul free, and just be your authenticity. Do what it is that you feel called to do when you feel called to do it. So I feel like somebody, yeah, that's just independence. It's boss. Somebody's just making boss decisions, doing what they feel called to do, not allowing what others are expecting from them or wanting from them, or what other people feel entitled to, not allowing that to confuse or cloud their judgment. Okay. All right. Let's ride around right quick and get it, okay? What's going on, Aries? Queen of Cups. Aries is in their feelings. We have the Queen of Cups here. You're in love with somebody. You're a lover. You're a lover. And you could be loving a Cancer or a Scorpio female here. Yeah, with the lovers. Oh, wow. I knew it. Oh, my goodness. It could be a Gemini, too. This is beautiful. You're in love. You're in love. You're in love. You're in love. Okay, so you have a divine partnership or connection, or at least it feels divine to you. You feel like there's harmony, unity. You feel like you share the same values. There are a lot of areas of life you feel like you make the same choices. You kind of feel like you were made for each other. Okay, Aries. So what's the catch? What's the catch for Aries? Oh, it's just too slow. It's too slow. But it is forcing you to be consistent and practical and reliable and efficient. It's all these other, like, you know how you hear about the fruitages of the spirit, and they are really wonderful, but there is this whole other side to things that, you know, is like the full instrument of this car running. So you get the kindness, goodness, love, faith, okay? Those are beautiful. The qualities, fruitages of the spirit, I believe. What is it? Love, joy, peace, goodness, self-control, mildness, and faith, or something like that. But anyway, somebody, you may harness those qualities. You definitely do. Queen of Cups. I mean, that's just who you are, okay? But when it comes to some of the other qualities that make the world, like, it doesn't just make the world turn, because you can literally put the world in your hand and it'll go for a dance with you. You can, when you are fully in your truth and you are embodying this heart of gold that you carry, this beautiful soul that you are. When you embody that and you are truly that, the whole world will melt with you and dance with you. But there are these other qualities that help that to become grounded, efficient, reliable. Oh goodness. So you have to be what it is that you're trying to get from the universe. You want something to be very consistent so that it flows consistently without this stop and go. But you could be a stop and go type of individual. So you're actually, the energy that you're pushing out into, that's what I was trying to tell my hater here, is that the energy that you push out into the universe is the energy that comes back to you. So you can hate on me all you want to, but as long as I don't allow it to affect me, you're not really going to get any benefit. As a matter of fact, you'll probably find yourself more drained from it. You'll feel worse about yourself at the end because it didn't have you sent your energy out and it did not have the result that you intended. We always feel bad after that, okay? Whether you meant to try to send it out negatively, but it's even worse. It's like a double whammy when you send it out with negative energy, because that energy is especially if you're sending it to the wrong person and they are not a recipient for it. The universe is going to give it back to you. It's like that ball, they're going to catch it right back and throw it. There's nothing in between. You're trying to throw it to somebody. That person isn't even, you're not even on their level. They're like here and you're down here slithering around trying to spit your venom and shit. So they're not even there for it. So it's going right into the universe's gut, and the universe is going to throw that shit right back at you. And then people wonder why their lives are always miserable, why they're always miserable consistently every day. I never have any love in my life and nobody ever does me right, and I never feel good about myself. Why? Because you must be a very shitty individual, and I'm just telling the truth. But that's not what I'm getting from you. I'm actually getting you're not a shitty or pessimistic or an evil, okay, individual. You have a kind soul, you have a pure soul, and you have a loving heart, okay, and you're just naturally loving, or you feel called to be loving and generous. You may even have to like slow yourself or dial yourself back a bit, because you could definitely get taken advantage of, and I'm getting that's not something that you do anymore. So excuse me, relationships have likely taught you that. Family relationships, love relationships, any kind of relationship has taught you a lesson in how to really protect the love that is you, okay? I don't know if you know, but there's like a shortage of true love going around. So if you found it, if you have it, cherish it and protect it. But anyway, what I was going to say is what you have to add to all of those good feelings and good intentions is the actual consistent work, the practical effort, being reliable. You can be counted on. You're efficient. You're resourceful. You're patient. You're going to see it through. I rebuke you. Return it. Okay. So you are, yeah, very determined, very responsible. And you may be entering a connection or a partnership at this point. Or even if you are not, even if you decide to turn your back on this partnership or connection that's taken so long to develop, you're still in line for that kind of relationship, especially if you learn the lessons from this connection that you're leaving behind. If you learned your lessons, then I just feel like you are walking into this harmonious union of both sides of you, your masculine and your feminine energy. You're very whole. You're very whole. And so you are ready for a whole human being, okay? You're ready for everything that you've been asking for before you didn't know that you really had not fully become consistently the other side of what you were asking for, okay? But now you are that, now you bees that, now you do that, okay? And maybe you're doing it again. You could have did it before. But either way, you're doing it better. Okay, so there's something you're doing better, which means you're going to get better. All right, what's up, Taurus? Oh, no, Taurus. What is this? Financial loss, struggle, poverty, insecurity, isolation, feeling out in the cold or feeling, okay. Insecurity, someone's insecure. Feeling overly dependent and empty. Okay, I feel like this is a transformation that someone is not allowing themselves to go through. They could be in resistance to this. What's financial loss, struggle, poverty, or insecurity? Stagnation, indecision. So it's temporary. It's a temporary blockage, but the blockage is to not move. And someone isn't getting what they want, or something isn't happening the way they want it to because they're not allowing it to. They're not pushing forward. They're not moving forward. They're like struggling, going back to the past or staying stuck in the past, resistant to change or allowing some kind of transformation, allowing something different. I don't know, Taurus. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, and Aries. You could be dealing with another Taurus or someone who mirrors you, or a Pisces here. I feel like with this situation, you kind of already knew this. This is not really anything new to you. This may not be about you. This could be someone else that you're connected to here, or there's someone else that you're dealing with, and you're just seeing that you're not getting what you want, and you're kind of seeing why. And you may be feeling as if it has something to do with you too. There could be something here where you're feeling that you need to detach. You need to kind of leave this person out in the cold because you need to pour this love into yourself. Whatever anxiety, whatever fear you're having, whatever is making you feel, you know, like something is stagnant or you're stuck. It's a stuck feeling here. But you're not. And I feel like there could be somebody who is feeling that, and that's what makes you, yeah, okay, so you were connected to somebody. You just emotionally detached. You just emotionally detached. And when you did that, you took your power back. And whoever this person is, they're having to deal with the emotions that they have. Like, their emotions are real, and they're going to have to deal with them because you detached, you took your power back. You're not over giving to a situation anymore because you are learning to give to yourself. It's like you would be of no value, of no help to someone else if you did not do this for yourself. Okay? Or this is someone else, and it could be someone who walked away from you, or someone who may intend to return to you, but they're stagnant. Like your connection, maybe you feel like this person intends to bring your connection to a place of harmony and union, or bring it in from out of the cold, but it's stagnant right now. It's like a stalemate, or yeah, it doesn't have to be like a love mate, but take it as it resonates, because for some of you it's family, your mother with the Empress in reverse, baby mother, baby father, or something like that. Someone you have children with, or you are their child, or they're your child. But it's like you're waiting for something to get back, or to come back to the place where you feel like you guys are working together again. But you're also seeing how it may just be beneficial to disconnect and pull your energy back. Make sure you're intact so that if this person does come back, you'll be ready too. Like, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, something like that. All right, that's Taurus. Let's see. Let me hurry up. Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? The Sun. Okay, happiness, optimism, feeling successful, having fun, embracing the truth. Aw. This could be with a Leo and a Taurus or a Virgo, maybe even a Capricorn. There's something trustworthy about this person. Somebody is loyal, faithful, a good planner, a great opportunity, and worthy of something. Someone is worthy of something. Maybe this is praise here with the Sun, like someone deserves to be seen. Did I say Gemini? This could even be you seeing yourself. There could be there's something about children here. So maybe you feel very proud of your children, and you should. It could also be, yeah, I just feel like someone is very proud of their child. Aw, it's like, yeah, they're just in amazement. Someone is just looking at their child in amazement. I love this energy. Someone is just looking at their child in amazement, just really excited about who this child is becoming. Like the root of them, like they're like their core, you know, they're a character. Whoever this person, Page of Pentacles is a character for me. Like they could easily be an actor or an actress. Like they're a character, but their character is so, it's like it's already painted in. They could be so young, but it seems as if this is someone, oh, this is someone's daughter or son or both. Wow. And this is like, this is not even the greatest time period of their life. And this is how amazing that they are right now. Okay. So it's like, oh, they just don't even know yet. Like it's only going to get better, but the better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets. So I don't know if someone's just really proud of their child, or maybe they're really proud of themselves. They could be giving themselves a pat on the back. Like, I did that, or that's a piece of me, or, you know, I don't know. There's some kind of growth and freedom that I feel here. Okay. I don't know. Gemini, this is beautiful energy. This could also be what you're seeing about yourself from a child until now. Like you're just following your life, or someone is very nostalgic about their life and what they've been through. Yeah, we have death here. Going through a transformation. This is a transformation. It's a soul transformation. It's a transformation in the heart chakra. Someone's heart is awakening, or at least it's open and they can hear the voice of God. This is the Hermit. They can hear the voice of God. Someone's kicking it with God. Oh, death and the Hermit. Yeah, someone's kicking it with God. Someone's kicking it with God. They're just going through this transformation process. They're allowing life to mold them and to carry them into whatever is new. I feel like, yeah, somebody's lights are turning on. I mean, I can't make it up. The Sun and the Hermit. Someone was a seeker of knowledge, a seeker of wisdom, a seeker of clarity or way or movement forward. A seeker of maybe even proof of God, or proof of divine intervention, or proof that there is something more. And they got it. They found it with the Sun. They found it. But it's like they had to become a child again, or they had to let God in. And in order to let, God's not going nowhere. Where it's, you got to be a child of God to inherit the kingdom of God. You can't get in if you don't have a heart, and if you can't connect with your childlike energy. So someone did that work. To connect with your inner child, to heal your inner child, is to truly connect with your child. And we do it again and again and again. Sometimes you don't even know that it's something you need to heal because it didn't come up in your lifetime. But if it comes up in your child's lifetime and it triggers you to handle that for them, like, that's one of the biggest gifts that you can give to your child, besides, I don't know, good credit or or a trust fund or something. All right, we got what's going on, Cancer? Mental breakdown. Ugh. Cancer, mental breakdown, ruin, failure, bitterness, King of Cups, kindness, wisdom, innovation, diplomatic. Someone's being very diplomatic or kind, using a lot of the mind here. Someone's really smart, but also someone's really smart, and they could even become overly smug, but instead they're choosing or practicing forgiveness, which is just really tempering out their energy so beautifully. So this could be an ego death here, or there's an ego death that they're giving or something like that. It's justice. Someone's like dealing out their own karma. I feel like, whose is this? Cancers? Okay. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Libra, or a Gemini here. And there's some kind of, there, you know what it is? It's like your emotional stability after something ended is karma for someone else. Okay, there could be something someone's just finding out, and it's the way that you are handling it that is dishing out karma. Leo. Okay, Temperance. You're either balancing your emotions or you're balancing. Yeah, you could be balancing your emotions right now after heartbreak, deceit, disappointment, or you're trying to avoid conflict with someone who is emotionally tumultuous. Okay, and so you are balancing out that energy. Yeah. You could be cooperating with others during a time period where you know that the other people you have to cooperate with, they may not have the best feelings about you or toward you, or they may not have the best emotional, like they may not be in the best emotional state. But I feel like you are doing really well, creating something very balanced, reciprocal, easy. It's a peaceful energy. So you're at peace, or whoever you're dealing with is at peace. And this is Oh, goodness. Somebody is so immature. They envy this about you. It makes them feel vulnerable. It makes them feel open. And it makes them feel like they don't know what to do to get ahead of it or get ahead of you, okay? Someone feels like you are kind of like a maestro, or you are controlling their emotions. This is way too much power someone's giving to you. But I feel like that's why, because this person, the way that they connect with you is like, ooh, they're like an emotional bully. So they need to connect with you in a lower emotional state. So they've probably been sending you quite a bit of negativity or hate, and not knowing the whole time, like, they were maybe the last person on your mind, or you really had no ill will toward them. So yeah, just what I was talking about in this video. You're just taking that in. You're just mixing and cooking with it. It's like, thank you for the energy. You're an alchemist. Someone here is an earth angel or an alchemist. All right, so yeah, you're taking all of the energy that life is giving you. Chaos. That's where the magic happens anyway. All right. And Leos, fire signs, rule chaos energy. So that's a skill that you were actually meant to master. So that's good. Okay. Virgo. Being frugal. You holding on to your money. Someone's penny pinching here. But I feel like they've made a financial decision. Maybe you're getting ready to change your career. So you could be doing this on purpose. Someone's making a financial decision, or a decision in regards to finances that I feel, I don't know if they're just being frugal. So take it as it resonates. Either you're being frugal, or this is a really good choice for you. Throat chakra. Okay, I don't know. Maybe there's a Virgo that doesn't want you to know that they're having financial issues. They're trying to keep this information from you. So what else for Virgo? Okay. It's going to work out well. Whether you're being frugal. Okay, so maybe you're being frugal. Maybe you're being cheap. Maybe you are penny pinching. And simultaneously, the reason why is because it is a very practical decision, or it's a well thought out choice, or it's a great decision to do this at this time. Someone could feel like you're hoarding money, or you're just hauling up all of this money and you're just not sharing it, or I don't know. Someone thinks you may have more than you do, or I don't know, but it's really none of their fucking business. But it just seems like maybe someone who has less than you feels like you should be doing more for them or something like that. But anyway, I feel like you are detaching from that. You are detaching from that, and you're making a decision to do something else that makes you feel self-sufficient, independent, and abundant. They can't take my soul. They can't take my soul. That's Virgo. They can't take my soul. They can't take my soul. I don't know. One more card for Virgo before we let you go. Yeah, they can't take your soul. Someone wants your soul. Someone wants to take your immortal soul. And it's a hell no. You're not going to get it. I won't give it to you. I won't do it. So, you're breaking this contract here. That's some of you. Maybe it's a physical contract, but in severing these ties physically, it's like that naturally puts you in a space where you may not be offered, or you won't be given this opportunity, or someone won't. I don't know. There's some kind of soul swiping here, and someone doesn't want it, or someone doesn't want to be the cause of it, and they feel as if this distance or this separation is what is going to initiate that. So I don't know what, maybe someone is penny pinching, or someone is stingy with finances, but in the end, it's a win. Not just for them either. It kind of feels like it's a win on both sides, but whoever wants what they want from you, that's not how they're going to see it. All right, let's go to Libra. Let's switch around to the other side of the deck. Hold on one second. What was I going to check? Oh. Okay. We can still keep going. Libra. Hello, mama. Libra. Hello, mama. Libra, Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, you mad? Somebody mad, or somebody mad at you. Libra, you could have, okay. You have fire placements in your moon. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You are not happy, but you're going to get what you want. Anyway, 9 of Cups. It don't look like it. That's why you're mad. Okay. So you're not just like throwing a fit or anything for no reason. You literally have every reason to throw a fit. You are not getting what it is that you want. So you should throw it. Like, why wouldn't you? You know, even if it's a silent fit, you should be throwing a fit. But you don't have to. And maybe you know that already, because I heard Timu, all of your wishes came true. Like, something is happening for you. But literally, the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It just always feels cheesy when I sing the Timu song. Confirmation. Maybe something is a little cheesy, you know? Or in hindsight, you would look at it, or you look at yourself like, God, like, I don't know. You feel, what is this? What is this energy that I'm feeling? This is Libra. Oh, God, yeah, strength in reverse. You feel cheesy because you feel somebody's like soft and squishy, or they're tender, or they're so sweet in this energy. Even though they're pissed, it's like the kind of piss where, I don't know, it's the kind of mad or pissed that just a little kiss. Like, I don't know, they're such a brat. I'm just seeing a brat. But this is like a grown man or a grown woman. Because you are smug and you are pleased, but you're pleased. Maybe you already received what you want. It's never enough. You are a brat. Oh my God, somebody is a spoiled brat, because it's never enough here. Who is this, Libra? Or this is someone else you're connected to, a fire sign or a water sign, dominantly. Ooh, the strength in the Queen. Queen of Wands could be a Leo or a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. It's never enough. Okay, what is this for Libra? The Emperor in reverse. Somebody, it doesn't matter how nice and squishy you are. Someone's mad too. It's like they want you to be mad with them. I don't know why, because things are working out for you. Okay. Things are working out for you, but they're in love with you. There's something you weren't supposed to see that you do see, which means that something is happening quickly, something that they tried to stall or get you to get stuck on a certain decision. They wanted to unground you so that you would be indecisive, okay, before this was revealed to you. And I guess with that indecision, maybe you would have acted out in such a way, yeah, the moon, like you would have acted out in such a way that this person may have ran from you or something like that. Someone did not fall prey to an attack. You had somebody attacking you. You had somebody attacking you, but things still worked out really well for you. So it kind of tainted it a little bit. Like I said, you're like a spoiled brat. You're spoiled and you're thankful, but at the same time, you're still pissed or irritated. And I feel like you know who to blame for it or something. You feel like someone made you feel this way. Somebody put you in this space to feel this way. So it's like you're going between this love-hate type of vibe, but it's so like sweet, or I don't know. I think, like, even if you think you're being like a beast, you are not. You may think that you're being really mean or you want to be, but you still feel like you can't be. The Nine of Cups, you can't stop smiling in the Nine of Cups. I can feel it in your energy because I keep smiling. For what? What am I smiling for? What am I smiling for? Literally. Like, this reading is okay, but it's nothing for me to just be over the moon with. So I'm just smiling. So I feel like you just have this happiness that you don't even really know where the fuck it's coming from, because you should be mad right now. You should be mad. So where is this happiness coming from? I don't know, Libra, but I gotta go. I hope you find out. Because it didn't come through. I literally do not feel like I got to whatever it is. Hopefully you can fill in the blanks for yourself. But there's something here. I feel like someone helped you to be angry about this. Someone tried to get you to be angry about this, and still you smile. It's given like, and still I rise. Like, maybe, you know, it's just like, I don't know, somebody could be immortal or some shit. Like, there's nothing that they're not going to wake up from. Like, they're never done. Somebody could just never be done. So it's like, ah, that sucks. Anyway, want some pizza? Or anything. Like, I love that show on, I mean, I love when he say that on Seinfeld. Jerry says that. Like, every time he makes his girlfriend mad, or he does the wrong thing or says the wrong thing, like, you want some pizza? Like, let's make it all better. Everybody loves pizza. Okay. Scorpio? Okay. I got a weird feeling in my stomach when I said Scorpio. So I don't know if you have gas or you've been having some gastrointestinal issues. You may be going through a growth spurt. Oh. Okay. You could also be worried about some things. Worried about how something's going to play out. Worried about how something's going to play out. What something is going to mean or how something is going to be. Okay. Spirit's down with that side. For Scorpio. Ace of Wands. You got a brand new beginning out here. And the Two of Wands. Period. Okay. I feel like you're actually excited. You're excited and in anticipation, or this is someone coming towards you with excitement and anticipation. But you could be nervous, or they're nervous. Maybe because the foundation is rocky or something like that, so they're not so sure that their plans are going to have, you better know, but I feel like someone could be a little less controlling with how something plays out, like the details of it, so that is creating still this nervousness, because there's something that is anticipated. This could be travel, movement. It's a new beginning of some sort. It could even be like a new job, or for some of you, it's a new connection. Okay, new job, new connection, new opportunity. It's something you're jumping on. It's hot. It's ready. Like, it's, you know, it's like right now. I don't know. It's happening now. It's my time and I can't get down. Like, it's your time to do something. It's your time to take some kind of action in your life. I can't make it up. Something that you have planned. It is actually like the time, the arrival time. It's time for you to show up. I was talking about that in the very beginning of the video, all the way in the beginning. I will do timestamps for this video. But all the way in the beginning when I started, almost, yeah, over an hour, a little over an hour ago. When I started, I said, what did I say, y'all? Hell went away already. Showing up for yourself, that's what I said. I said, have you ever felt like You knew you needed to show up for yourself. You really didn't want to, but you pushed yourself to do it anyway because you were doing it for you, even if it benefits someone else. So I don't know, that maybe that's what it is. You don't know if this step you're going to take is going to benefit someone else. So it's a rocky foundation, but you're taking this leap of faith in your life. You're taking it for you. You're doing it for you. You're encouraging you. You're giving yourself the enthusiasm, the energy you need in order to make some kind of decision, or to maybe recalibrate a plan, or to take the next step on the plan that you've already planned for. But either way, you have this new beginning, or you have this crowning of this new energy. This is nice. This is interesting because it feels as if there's some kind of travel, which we do have the Two of Wands. And I feel like someone is traveling to like another kingdom, like they're getting crowned. Something said crowning. Oh no. Okay, it's the Ace of Wands, but you know, it's the crown chakra. And I actually saw spirit like crowning somebody. So it's like you're leaving one sense of, this is your kingdom, this is what you came for, this is what you've done, this is what you've accomplished. Or maybe it was something in your life you wanted to, it was a battle and you needed to win it, and you feel like you got there. It's like now you're about to travel to the next set of cycles. Okay, so wow, I think this is pretty major actually. Whose is this? This is Scorpio? Okay, I think this is pretty major actually. This is like the big leagues now. You're moving up into the big leagues. Okay, so for some of you this is playing out energetically, and for some of you it's playing out physically. But you are leveling up. You are moving up to the big leagues. You rocked a crown. This is like you've been the King of Pentacles separately. You've been the Queen of Pentacles. You've been the King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Cups, the King and Queen of Wands. You've conquered it all. You've done it all, okay? But now this is the big leagues where you do it all at the same time. I feel like someone is like juggling all of these. They got to keep all of these balls up in the air. Yeah. So maybe you were just catching a ball, getting it in, catching a ball in your life, getting it in. So you were mastering these separate qualities of self, and now it's time to put it all together. Come on, guys. Let's put everything we learned together and let's do it all at once. Somebody is getting ready to do it all at one time. I love that energy. I love that energy. That's a very powerful feeling. It's one of the most coveted energetic spaces that people really want to elongate and live in for an extended period of time. Like people take medication to get there. They do. Or they take street drugs. I'm really thinking like, yeah, because the kind of focus, the kind of drive, the kind of, it's like adrenaline pumping through your veins, but naturally, where you're just able to do all of these things easily, seamlessly, effortlessly. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, the big leads. Someone's moving on up. It's making me tired just to think about it. I could go rest. You may have already been rested, tested, and ready to go. Okay. Very nice. What's, Sagittarius. Oh, the star. Wishes fulfilled. Hope, a new direction, renewal, trust, belief, and positivity. Such a beautiful space to be in. So much creative energy coming through here. This is a positive rebirth, a rebirth in the right direction. Letting go of baggage, letting go of sorrow, letting go of regrets. There are no regrets. There is only room for growth and lessons learned. Knowledge applied, so you're wise. You feel wiser, stronger, more capable. This is a very good approach to life that someone is experiencing. It could be you, but it also could be someone you're connected to. With the star and the Five of Cups, this could actually be a Aquarius, a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. You may have significant communication coming through here with an air sign. Yeah, something being revealed to you, someone taking responsibility. It says confession, truth revealed, turning over a new leaf. Okay, so someone may have some kind of expression of honesty, or maybe this is that you're moving into a new cycle with this individual, and yeah, confirmation. You could be starting a new cycle. Okay, right. With the hope and the renewal, there is a lot of renewal and rebirth energy. So you are doing something new. And I feel like someone doesn't want to start the new cycle or this new period of time in your life with something left unsaid. This could be like lies, honestly. Something that someone lied about, or some truth that has not been exposed that someone could be exposing here. I don't know, it's just giving accountability, it's giving positivity, the intention is positive, and it's also giving direction, okay, or guidance of some sort. So I don't think it's an interaction or a connection that, like, it's not, this feels like a conversation, but take it as it resonates. It could just be an epiphany, honestly, your mind. You could find this in your own mind, this clarity, but whatever it is, you won't have any regrets about diving into it, following that train of thought, finding it out, having that conversation, or whatever. Like, it won't end in regret is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that you're actually, with this positivity, this positive approach that you're taking, it's gonna have the results that you're looking for. There's so much energy moving here in Sagittarius. Okay, just a lot of onward, upward, and beyond. Just a lot of positive forward movement. I love that. Okay, let's go to Capricorn. Oh, I'm laughing because I was waiting for I was actually waiting for a message from a Capricorn. So I'm going to be interested. I wonder if their energy comes out. Because I just thought about it. Yeah, that's funny. It's definitely a Capricorn here. We have the devil. That's Capricorn energy, but okay. Someone could feel trapped, or they're being restricted. There's something that they're not able to do here. And they may feel powerless to change this. There's something physically that they want to do, but they feel as if, you know, they're chained. They're chained. They're restrained. There's nothing they could do, or they feel that way. It doesn't have to be the truth, but mentally, this is how they're feeling. Yeah, they feel like it would not go well, or would have an unsuccessful or like a bad outcome. Okay, if they chose to. We also have the Page of Cups. So this person may not want to tell you this, or they may say something to you. This could be someone that's reaching out to you, but they may not tell you how they're feeling. They may not want to talk about their limitations. So, wait. Oh, but they are going to tell you about it. Oh, okay. It's just a situation. They're going to tell you about it. There is something that this person really wants to do. And I feel like they're going to communicate to you. Yeah, wow. Okay. I feel like you're going to have a conversation with this person. This is a messenger, but you also have the King of Swords. This is honest communication. But it's with intention. The Five of Swords. They're trying to defeat something. Okay. This honesty, this clarity. It could be to defeat some kind of falsified version of them that you may see or you may think. Like, they may want you to see them clearly, or they may want to adjust your viewpoint of them, or something that you're seeing here. Or it could be that they want to talk about something because they're trying to adjust their viewpoint. They could actually want to hear what you have to say about it. They could be going through some kind of conflict or battle, or they're fighting themselves on what their truth is. It's like needing to have an answer, needing to know the truth. This is someone who is honest and truthful. They intend to be honest and truthful with you. The Page of Cups is just them kind of not opening up, or maybe this is about the past. This is something they weren't honest with you about before. So this is the new action here. So maybe this is why you couldn't get an authentic version of this person, or you couldn't get the communication you were looking for because they weren't able to reach out to you, they weren't able to connect with you, or they just felt like they couldn't do it. Like they literally had some kind of limitation or restriction. They don't have your number, they don't have a phone, they're locked up, whatever, you know, I don't know. Whatever the situation or scenario could be, they were stuck at work, whatever. It was a situation or a scenario here that kept this person from being their authenticity with you. Or it was a mindset and it kept this person back or held this person back from being their true self. But I feel like they are going to approach you and they want to, like they want to adjust your vision of them or something like that. Who is this? Capricorn? Yeah, I forgot that fast. I didn't get what I was looking for from my Capricorn, but this is Capricorn's energy, so I feel like it is a Capricorn. Yeah, okay, death. So yeah, something's about to change. This is a major shift, actually. If this is someone you're in a connection with, or this is how you communicate with somebody, you're going from the devil, fear, entrapment, powerlessness, restricted conversations, or restricted authenticity, or just feeling held back from, you know, your authenticity. It's suppression, a suppressive energy. You're going from that to this renewal, into there is nothing that can keep you from it. There is nothing that could stop you from speaking your truth. You're going to be your authenticity if it's the last fucking thing that you do. There is nothing else for you than to be your motherfucking truth. Like I am whatever the fuck I said I was. Or, you know, like I am whoever the fuck I say I am. Like that type of energy, that type of dynamic. Okay, that's nice. And that's nice because it's happening with somebody in your life, I feel. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's some good shit. That's really good, really. That's like really, really good, really good. Because the King of Swords is like the Archangel Michael. And the devil is the devil. And the Archangel Michael actually kicked the devil out of heaven. So that means that the devil learned his fucking lesson and is ready for round 2 with you, or with, you know, like this person is ready for round 2 with you. Oh, with death, they met their maker. But that's what I'm saying. Somebody's ready for round 2 with you, but that's like the devil being ready for round 2 with the Archangel Michael. And it's like, I dare you to kick me out of heaven now. Like, I dare you to tell me that I don't fucking belong here. Like, let's roll, let's rumble. You know, like they're ready. They feel empowered. But this is like the empowerment of truth, of clarity, of self. Ooh. Yes, somebody like is the real deal here. They had a rebirth. This is Christ. Someone is like approved. Okay, someone is approved, self-approved. I don't know. God approved. I don't know. World approved. Worldwide approved. I don't know, but somebody is the real shit. So whoever this person is that you were dealing with, they're it. They're the real deal. They're the real deal. They're the truth here. Somebody's the truth. That is always a pleasure, to encounter someone's truth and authenticity without any, like where this person does not feel, there's no suppression. Just straight up authenticity. Straight up authenticity. It's like, it feels like in like jail. I keep saying that, so I don't know, maybe somebody was in prison, but it's like, oh wow, this could be relevant though for a Capricorn. Somebody could be getting out of prison soon. Like you were speaking through the window, or you had to speak through a barrier, you know, and now face to face with this person. There's no more restraints here. There's nothing holding me back. Okay, so the only person that could fight them on this is themselves. And they may have already conquered that. It's kind of like somebody has conquered every issue. For some of you, this is legally. Someone has fought everything legally by the book, and they actually are, wow, yeah, connecting with you eye to eye soon, or on the same level. All right, let's move on. That's funny. Here I was looking for information about somebody in my life, and I think I just picked up information that I'm going to just give to them and kind of test this reading to see how closely knit in my center it is, because if this is, yeah, that would be amazing to hear that. That's funny. Okay. I'm on a cloud now. That was beautiful. I like how Spirit kind of just whoop-de-doo me there. Interesting. Alright, we only got 2 more left, so sometimes I fly off on a little cloud and I could end the video right here, you guys. I'm like, that's it for me. That's it. I'm out of here. Yeah, death energy. I'm out of here. See? Just fly away. But no. Okay. Ooh. Okay, no. Let's finish up these last 2. So, let's see here. Aquarius. Aquarius, you are opening yourself up to something that is good for you. Something that's going to make you happy. Do you have resistance built up to people or circumstances that surprise you? Like, it could be temporary. You could be in a pessimistic mood. One of those shitty moods where you just don't feel like anybody's going to pleasantly surprise you. Nobody ever does any, like they're all like this, they're all like that. They never, like, you could be in that kind of mood here, but you could be releasing that. Okay, yeah, coming out of that space. Oh yeah, because we got the 3 of Swords. So you were either on your way there or you're just coming back from there. You were doing that. You were the one that was doing that crying today. Or if you weren't crying, you were definitely in your feelings deeply, and they did not feel good. They didn't make you feel good. Heartbreak, separation, sorrow, betrayal, upset, trauma, tears. These are deeply entrenched things that I feel like somebody's been working through here. Maybe just feelings about the past, or even feelings about self, but they're working it out. Well, maybe not yet. Maybe that's where you're headed, or you have that choice. We have stuck in the past. It may be hard for you to do that, or you're not wanting to. You're not wanting to. Someone's not wanting to let go of the past. Maybe it's somebody else in connection to you that doesn't want to let go of the past, but I kind of feel like it's you. These swords are in your heart space. So it may be you that doesn't want to let go of the past, and something never went back to the past that you were looking for. So you're stuck there, but it doesn't feel good there. Everything is happening here and now. Everything is happening here and now. But you could miss out on it. Like, something could be really great right now, but we're so stuck in the past where it wasn't good that we still can't experience it while it is good. And then by the time we wake up to that, it's already gone or over with. Like, it really is good, but we can't see that. We missed it. They're tired of holding it out for us. They're ready to just go back to what they used to do, or give up on it altogether, because, bad timing. Bad timing. All right, let's see here. The bad timing, you could be in control of the timing. It says boredom, self-sufficiency. Someone is letting their feelings have the best of them. Lacking playfulness. Someone could be losing a sense of their inner child, not seeing the benefit of having a good time right now. Instead, they rather whine and cry and woe is me, when life is a journey and you should have a good time the whole way to your destination, or at least you could if you chose to. All right, let's see. Aquarius, return it. Return it. Somebody keeps coming from my throat chakra. That was happening yesterday, overnight, and today. Oh, yeah. You're going to get there. Okay, so you were in your feelings for a while. You got stuck in the past for a minute, and you are going to feel this sense of maturity return to you. And when you do, these reunions, these family unions, this contentment, this peaceful coexistence where you feel like things are the way that they're supposed to be, when you are your good feelings, they're coming back. That's what all it is. King of Swords. You should know that. Maybe you already know that. You're already sure of that. You can have a lot of mental clarity about that, but it doesn't change the fact that you may have mental clarity about too many things. You know exactly what you didn't like and what didn't feel good as much as you do what does, and you're just giving more of your focus or attention to what ailed you right now with the Three of Swords. But you're going to turn that around, or it's going to turn around for you with the Six of Cups, because I think you're just going to get sick of it. You're going to get bored with the pessimism. I think that with that King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and that's you, I feel like you have learned too many lessons and you have way too much mental clarity to go back to this version of self where it's woe is me. Like, you won't be able to stay in that energy for too long. Okay, so yeah, give it a day, or, you know, give it to the end of the day whenever you're ready to let it go. I feel like this happy energy will return to you with that Ten of Cups. That's not just good energy. You're not just like the Eight of Cups where you're gonna find something else to do to fulfill you. This is like you're sitting on these good emotions, and this is not even a Nine of Cups. You're not looking at your cups being filled. Your cups could already be filled, but it's your focus. I'm kind of getting the Five of Cups energy. You are so focused on what didn't go right that you're missing out on a really big key component of happiness. So you're cutting yourself off from this stream of happiness. And it's all about perspective, what you're looking at, and how you're feeling about it. Okay, let's move on here to Pisces, last but not least. Riding around and we just sliding through. We ain't riding around and picking shit up. We just sliding through, just rolling through. The car not even on. We just got it in neutral. We just rolling downhill. See what's going on. Okay. What did I say? Pisces? Somebody don't commit to shit, and their energy is so fickle. Like, in the moment it's fickle, even on tiny things. Somebody does not make you feel solid or something. Or this is you. You're finding that you are unable or like, I don't know. You're in an illusion. You could be under an illusion that you have, like, had some kind of imbalance where you've given more of yourself to something than you really want to, that you've overextended yourself, but really it's just a little chaos. And mixed in this chaos is the other side of everything that you think dominantly. So you could entertain the possible, like, another scenario, but you don't have to. There's another scenario to something that you could elect. There's another way of seeing something. You could pick up someone else's narrative, but you don't have to. But you're being given the opportunity to. I don't know why you would choose one that doesn't feel good to you, but that is something that as humans we often do because we're too afraid to choose the scenario that we actually would have asked for. It's like we almost don't think that we deserve exactly what we asked for. That's really sad, actually, when you think about it. And it could be because of the time. You could be very short-term focused. You're looking at what's going on right now instead of taking a long-term vision, which would give you awareness of everything, so that some things that felt like they were lazy or like it was moving lackadaisically, or it's really not, you know, it's delayed. You're getting impatient. You're getting irritable or bored with it or whatever. Instead of feeling like that, it's kind of like seeing it as something that is beneficial, that's continuously unfolding. Like a flower that is always in bloom. It's weird, but I don't know, there's a way of you seeing something where not only could it be is good right now, but this is headed in the right direction. Maybe like whatever it was that you asked for. This is Pisces. Yeah, I feel like you're getting what you asked for, but something about it in the here and now. You might be nitpicking the hell out of it. That could be why too. Like I said, it's like, yeah, I don't know, a little imbalance with how you're seeing something, or how much attention you're giving to the worst case scenario versus the best case scenario. Like, I mean, you could just elect to get and trust and continue to put the work in for the best case scenario, or you could say, oh no, probably not for me, maybe for anybody else, but not for me, it's the worst case scenario. Or you could just kind of let go of both and see what life hands you, but also be open to see how it's working out or not working out for you in the here and now. And also still kind of keeping your hand out for that optimistic point of view where life is really working out for you, like so specifically that you sometimes you don't even believe it to be true. It's unbelievable, honestly. There is some kind of blessed energy here with Pisces. Somebody does feel very close to the divine, or they feel close to God, and they feel blessed. Maybe just because of that. There's a humbleness too here. Okay. Ooh, last two cards. Yeah, I said that. There's a humbleness here. Temperance, that's earth angel vibes. Okay, maybe you've already made this decision. I feel like you have. Two of Swords in reverse. Yep. I feel like you're getting your emotions off the table. You're balancing your emotions out. It could be your emotions that were causing you to see things two different ways. So as you are balancing out your energy, your viewpoint is getting more steady. Your vision is becoming more steady. So maybe if you had some questions, you may be getting the answers about that soon. And the answers could actually come from you. Okay. So that's what I got for you guys. That's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed the live. My phone's about to go dead, so I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. That's what I got for you. Like I tell you at the end of all of my videos, I'm in love with your souls. Peace.